I will try. Mama, don't you see my light? I will ride, I will ride. Oh, mama ain't gonna lie. I will try, I will try. Mama, don't you see my light? I will ride, I will ride.
And who will make the leap into Poppy's Pond for the final time here in Rancho Mirage? Jennifer Cupcho would be the favorite right now with a 3-shot lead. Standing in the 15th fairway. Patty Tavatanica has missed the fairway over to the left, but looks like she has an opening. It all depends on the lie, Jerry.
That's the good news, is the opening. Bad news is one of the worst lies I've seen all week.
Wow.
Yeah, if she gets this on the green, it'll just be muscle. 144 hole, 9-iron. This was just has to swing as hard as she can, I think.
And that little runway over there to the right just is at a bad angle for her to try to use it.
Came out of there much better than I anticipated.
Is it going to creep through? No, it's going to find the bunker. We just saw Jessica Korda in a few minutes ago. We will go to the tee at the 16th.
Costly bogey. She comes off of at 15. Korda 3 back.
Yeah, wins a little right to left. Maybe some hurt in it. It's going low left like it did on the last hole.
And grabbed her back immediately.
That's really in a bad spot, and it's way short, and she is fighting muscle spasms in her back.
You heard her say, I just can't swing.
Now Cupcho.
142 yards. Signal was 8-iron. That's a little chippy one.
Good one here. Will settle her down, Jerry.
Yes.
Coming off back-to-back bogeys.
Good quality strike. Now this opens to the right club. It looks like plenty.
And that's a really good one. It's an excellent shot from Cupcho. That's exactly what she needed. It's going to be a tap-in birdie. She doesn't have to worry too much about the putt, I don't think. And Cupcho will move to 16 under.
Back at 16, Jessica Korda.
Yeah, very doable lie. 6-iron, 171. She chases it up that right side.
Yeah, gonna get on.
That's quite a good shot.
Getting better and better, Judy.
She was as far back as I've seen a player all week.
That's all
Very
high.
good shot.
A chance to get within 2 again.
Patty Tavatanica came out of the bunker to here. You can just see her marker. About, what is that, about 10 feet?
Yeah, a little outside that. About 12.
Patty trying to become the 3rd player to successfully defend the chevron. Sandra Post did it in 78 and 79. And most recently Annika in 2001. 2002.
For that to happen, something exceptionally dramatic has to transpire in the next 3 holes, 3 1/4.
Yeah, it certainly does. But even if she doesn't defend, I think it's going to be a very, very strong performance from Patty. It's been impressive. Just the putter has let her down at times today.
Has not started him on her lines. And Judy even picked up at it back on number 8. She wasn't even lined up on the line. She was trying.
And that one misses by at least an inch.
She chases it up that right side.
Yeah, gonna get on.
That's quite a good shot.
Getting better and better, Judy.
She was as far back as I've seen a player all week.
That's all
Very
high.
good shot.
A chance to get within 2 again.
Patty Tavatanica came out of the bunker to here. You can just see her marker. About, what is that, about 10 feet?
Yeah, a little outside that. About 12.
going to become the third player to successfully defend the chevron. Sandra Post did it in 78 and 79, and most recently Arnica in 2001, 2002.
For that to happen, something exceptionally dramatic has to transpire in the next 3 holes, 3 1/4.
Yeah, it certainly does. But even if she doesn't defend, I think it's going to be a very, very strong performance from Patty. It's been impressive. Just the putter has let her down at times today.
Has not started him on her lines. And Judy even picked up at it back on number 8. She wasn't even lined up on the line. She was trying.
And that one misses by at least an inch.
And now is 4 back. Playing with those back spasms, trying to deal with that. It's affected her tee shots a couple of times, gone left, but hanging in 4 back. Back on the tee is the leader.
3 or 4 more good swings, and it's time to take a leap. One at a time for Jennifer, though. That one's turning a little bit left. Should hang on nicely in the fairway.
I think that's going to be good. Yep, perfect. Only perfect.
That's all? Just perfect? Didn't go in the hole. For years and years, you were corrected, right?
Yeah, a gentleman wrote me a note and said it's never perfect unless it goes in the hole.
As it goes in the hole. It's great. So the leader up by 4. Jennifer Cupcho in the fairway, trying to close it out at 16.
Pretty much straight up there. So we have 35. Yeah, something between 35 and 40 is perfect. Yeah. Compass has it slight off the right, so just play for maybe a yard or right to left.
Same club as the previous hole. 8 iron, 143 hole. Oh, and struck equally as nicely as the last one. Great line just left of it.
All you need right now, Jude. Husband Jay out there watching.
Yeah, real simple. You go back to fairways and greens, and I don't think you can be beat.
Frustrating day for Patty Tavatanaka.
Yeah, very much so. On the greens almost entirely. 9 iron.
She just could not mount a charge, and she gave herself opportunities to do it.
Quality shot here. Well, I looked it from the fairway.
Yeah. Online. She's even par for the day. Cupcho even par for the day. 17.
And quarter on the tee.
He has a 6 iron. Needs to start it just left of the pin. 181. A little left to right wind.
Staring it down. And it's just going to be out of the range.
It's hurting out of your lap.
Past champ Lexi Thompson making that walk up to the green. Island Green at 18. Judy, always a meaningful walk, a unique walk around Poppy's Pond, down the shore, the trophy and across, but even more meaningful this last day for these players.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it's sad. It's happy in the sense that the years here have been so great. But I feel like, you know, we have to look forward, and we have to look forward to today's generation of players. And Chevron is doing big things for today's generation of players, and Mission Hills will never, ever be forgotten. And I'm going to say, I'm going to stick my foot in my mouth maybe, but I'm going to say I don't know anything more than anybody else does. But I believe in the next few years the best golfers in the game will be back at Mission Hills in some form or fashion.
I for one would hope so. Back to 16 in front of the green, Tavatanikit.
Steady uphill the whole way. Unlikely, so you never know.
So you can't make the reasonable ones, Jerry. Maybe you make this one.
It seems to always happen that way when they've been avoiding you all day, and then you make the one and you throw your hands to the air and say, where has that been?
Not going to get there.
Yeah, even more frustrating because she knows she had chances to make a run. 17.
I feel like this one needs to go in the birdie putt.
Yeah, Cordes had plenty of chances. I don't know if this is one you expect to make, but you got to be aggressive.
Certainly was aggressive. Now going to make the one coming back. And the Cordes 4 behind. 18 is a par 5, but not necessarily an eagle chance, but there is a possibility as we go to 16.
Jerry, has she seen her husband out there yet?
I believe she has, and I'm not sure if the emotions or if the allergies are getting the best of her right now, but there is a lot of rubbing of a runny nose and a few other things, so can only imagine what a young player, especially a young American player who's dreamt her whole life of not only playing but succeeding at the highest level, the regard with which they hold this event and the position she finds herself in now for that first win and a dream coming true.
And even more, we talk about this being the final year. If you grew up dreaming of making that leap into Poppy's Pond, this is your last chance. This is it. These 4 days to do that. And that is an image. That is a part of everything here at this major championship.
Well, it is. And he shows about as much emotion as she does. This may be the perfect pair.
Now the par putt coming back for Jessica Korda at the 17th. Okay.
Good 3.
Going to need an eagle at the 18th. We have seen one today. Came from Mattia Tutukun,
who won last week on tour. Meanwhile, Tavatanikit this left for par.
You know, these are 2 very different personalities. Patty Tavatanikit is quite friendly, quite open, kind of, you can have a great conversation with her about anything and she'll share information with you or whatever. And I find Jennifer Cupcho just to be kind of a much more quiet, much more private person. Bad putter today for Patty. Anyway, I cannot tell you at home that I know Jennifer Cupcho really well because I just don't know that she shares a lot with people. But I sure admire the way she plays golf and the way she conducts herself on the golf course.
Well, she's got 2 holes to play, and she's up by 4. As Patty was putting the image that Jerry was referencing.
So there's a lot of emotion in the player. She just Doesn't share it with us.
We take you up to 18. Lexi Thompson trying to finish up at 10 under par. Why not finish in style? And what a history she has had with this place. Ups, downs, and leaving it with that memory. .68 on the final day, 10 under par and a share of fourth. All right, player closest to Jennifer Cupcho, Jessica Korda, down by 4 on the tee at 18. Get the ball flight with our top tracer technology.
Back into the wind. It's hit solid, though.
I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure she can get there in 2, but we'll see when we get up there. It's out there, though.
Been tough with the wind. 18 getting there in 2. Back to 17.
Yeah, the par 3, and the leader has reached the tee.
It's just smooth.
Wind has really subsided. Flag barely fluttering on the flagstick. This is a 5-iron.
Playing the longest it's played all week.
71st hole, and it's starting to come to you what you're accomplishing.
Doesn't like it. Over there where Kia Babnick hit it, and she did get it up and down. There's a 4-shot lead for Cupcho. Needs to get it into the house to be able to make that final leap into Poppy's Pond.
Moment to go. The walk at 18. Brooke Henderson. She and her sister. And after making that walk across the bridge, the attempt at birdie to finish up. Lexi Thompson, Brooke Anderson. Got to finish with a birdie there. Back to 17.
And this is the shot that Cupcho faces, and doesn't look like a great lie from our angle.
That's understated. Not good at all. Short shot, needs to open it up, but just not get too cute with it. The problem, there's not a safe shot here. Left could keep rolling, go past it. It goes down another slope, so. That's going to go well past.
Head on the correct side, though.
Yeah,
Just
not
needs to
bad.
sit down, yep. It depends on what Jessica Korda does at the 18th, but the way things stand right now, a bogey would still give her a 3-shot lead.
225.
Let's see what Korda's doing here at 18.
225 into like a series. You know, and it's just so gusty. It's the 7-wood. It's probably the 7-wood number, right?
Yes. Add the wind.
You know. Say we're trying to land at that 210 number.
We're not going
Okay,
to.
cool.
But I
Perfect.
can't stop it.
Yeah.
I have to hit 3-wood.
Right.
In order
Exactly.
to
I don't
get
think
it there.
7-wood.
No, it's not.
is gonna
I
be
literally would need to
sure.
hit 3-wood, and 3-wood you can't stop on this green.
I'm with you. Okay. It's a 225 hole. 125 is going to leave us 100. Do you want 100? What do you want?
Slightly closer.
95.
Yeah, because it's dead into the wind,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So 130 it leaves you 95. 135 leaves you 90.
Just a 9-iron at a low 9 at the 18.
Yes. Good.
So
I
you
got the
heard-
wind straight in on the same hole. Okay.
Took you all the way through the thinking there, Jim.
I don't have to say a word. You're exactly right. I agree. That 7 wood's going to float. 3 wood's too much.
Yeah, great audio.
Yeah, I mean, your immediate thought is, well, you have to go for it, right? But they took you all the way through the thinking and why you can't, right?
Yeah, if you just don't have a club that will do it, makes no sense.
Cupcho looking at this one, aiming seemingly quite a way left.
Yeah, quite a way left, and complete dead weight speed would be ideal.
Gotta think if this goes in, he's going to have one hand on that Chevron Championship robe that they give to the winner after they've come out of Poppy's Pond. Quite a bit of speed in that.
That was a mistake, yeah.
It has run a fair way by. What would you say, 4 or 5 feet? Maybe 4 feet?
Yeah.
And that just puts so much pressure on Cupcho that she didn't need to put on. And her husband looking on. Nothing he can do. He's worked hard with her on her putting, as he told Amy Rogers a little earlier in the broadcast, and the putter has worked well for the most part here. Very well yesterday, just 25 putts for Cupcho. This is Patty Tavatanakit. Her ball got to the top of the ridge and then fed back down into the bowl at the front of the green, and first putt seemingly wasn't a great one, Jerry. She's still got this for par.
Yeah, still turning a little right, plenty of work, and just a day of what could have been with one club.
Well done. Still one over for the day, Patty. And let's go up to the 18th.
Korda trying to keep that pressure applied, her third.
About from 94 yards, that's a sand wedge, nice and high, but it's floating a little bit. It's all right.
Yeah, that spin, though. Okay, have a run at it.
Still this one left for a bogey. This one misses and Korda makes. It's just a one-shot lead. But no trouble at all. So 3 shots the advantage heading to the 72nd hole. A long walk for the spectators. The players will jump into shuttles to get there a little quicker. And Cupcho may well be just 1 hole away from becoming a major champion. And a one that they all want to win for that leap into Poppy's Pond. Let's go to the 18th.
Oh, saw that scorecard. Eventful back 9. Not done yet entirely. And Korda making the walk now.
Please welcome to the 18th green, Jessica.
Her sisters definitely missed here. Jessica Korda. It's not as relaxing a walk. She's still in the mix, still thinking, I have a chance here.
Yeah. Well, had she been a little farther back and maybe the 3-wood might have been the right club, I still don't think she would have done it because it's so easy to go over the back of this green and then penalty area is behind this green also.
The only thought is into the wind, maybe you could hold it up. But you heard the thought process and just didn't think that she could stop it.
Yeah, she just needed to be 10 yards closer to the green and hit the 5-wood.
Yeah, and you saw her shake.
Or was it a 7-wood we were talking about? Yeah.
You saw her shake her head as she saw the distance of this putt walking across. Three under on the round today. Made a nice run early just to give herself a chance. And trying to make a putt to get within 2. As we take it back to the tee, Patty Tavatanakit will be first to play.
In 2?
Yeah. Wind is from 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Wind is a little more than a breeze at the moment.
Stand, please. Thank you.
Well, she's not going to win this championship, but she made a pretty good effort at her defense. She played in the final group on Sunday, and Patty Tavatanakit has to be pretty happy with herself, even though she might have a talk with her putter.
A little early on the shot of one of you guys. You clicked when she was over the ball. One of you two. No, not me.
That is long. I'm not sure it's long enough, but it is long.
So
Hey, keep the camera clicks down, please.
More tee shot to get into the fairway.
She fully intends it to be a 3-shot hole. She has a beautiful tempo to her swing when she changes directions. She never tries to seem to hit the tee shot a little bit harder. That same tempo when she changes directions and goes back at the ball is consistent every tee shot.
One more obstacle overcome. All right, well, that was taking place. Korda for birdie on the green here. Just ran out of steam. Another player who's got to be really proud of the effort today and the play.
Yeah, I think she should be. I think, you know, a little turn of the worm. You don't know what might have been, but yeah, I mean, you just really have to kind of clap and say Cupcho earned this.
Dealing with the back spasms too, but so she's in the clubhouse at 12 under, and that walk, Jennifer Cupcho, it's been a confident one for 4 straight days. Impressive from the start, even though it's been an eventful back 9 for her to close it out.
I know if you've not been in this position, you probably don't get it, but it's hard to play with a 6-shot lead, and it's a long day.
And that knowledge that you have a cushion, a bogey here or there, might not really hurt you that much. You start to think that way, and then all of a sudden, the lead's down to 2.
Yeah, all of a sudden, she's made 4 bogeys on the back 9.
Right.
And this has been a little more thrilling than she intended.
Last time we see that walk with that backdrop in this major championship.
What a place. How lucky we have been to watch the LPGA grow up here.
25th? Well, thank you for all your years, buddy. Seriously. Very much so. I know.
And hear that conversation. We've heard a lot of that this week, too. People talking to each other and thanking people here at Mission Hills in Rancho Mirage for everything they've done through a half a century now. Yes, it's been that long.
I think we have a second, and I'm just going to read you something and let you know what my workplace has been like at the Golf Channel and for all these years. A woman who helps keep us all together, all the cameramen, all the everybody. Her note to us included this morning. For so many of us who have been privileged to have worked this event over the years, we will walk away with our hearts full.
Well said. This is one big event, as we've talked about, NCAA, Augusta National Women's Amateur. But this will be her first win on the LPGA Tour. She closes this out. Looks like she is in her first major championship. And the first American to win this since Brittany Lincecum back in 2015.
She already played on the Solheim Cup team the last time around in Toledo, Ohio. What a brilliant future she appears to have.
It's going to fly 108 inside. Yeah, this group of palms there.
Jumped out of there.
Thank you.
Just avoided that. Thank you indeed. So one more approach shot. Keep it here for Patty Tavatanakit.
Giving it a whirl with a 5-wood 208 hole. Light breeze in. The line is awesome if it gets back there.
Oh, it did. Give the gallery a thrill or two. Little look into what we saw last year from Patty Tavatanakit, but here's that walk for Jennifer Cupcho up to that last approach shot. As the gallery tries to keep pace. Star at Wake Forest. And now becoming one on the LPGA Tour. It's a full day for Jay, too. Okay. Zarish Melzer. I think Lizette Salas kind of organizing the welcome committee.
I think she and Lizette maybe partnered in the Solheim Cup matches. First win's hard to come by, and it sure is special.
96, 95. Yeah. Just coming right out of something angle.
This is 100?
Yeah, it's just a 100 shot. Yeah, 3/4. Pass it's fine. Probably bringing it down like close to that guy in the red. Just let it feed down to the hole.
The guy in the red is right at the tallest palm trees.
done.
Breathe easy and enjoy the walk now, Jennifer Cupcho. Patty Tavatanakit, little respect there, waiting for Jennifer Cupcho to make that walk. She knows what it's like to make it and then leap into Poppy's Pond, and Jennifer Cupcho going to find out. Yeah, let her walk ahead.
Welcome to the 18th green, Jennifer Cupcho. Welcome to the 18th green, defending champion, Patty Tavatanakit.
And one last time, the statue of Dinah Shore greeting the players as they make that walk across the bridge and onto this iconic green. And that familiar sight, know how we missed that, of the gallery gathering on the other side of the water. Think about all the great players and moments here going back to 1972. Yours in 1976, the win.
A lot of people have stood on this green, just very appreciative that they were able to get it done. And some stood on this green, didn't know they were getting it done until a putt rolled in.
We've seen a putt or two missed as well.
And we have, yes.
Jerry, what do you see?
I see that just trying to get the speed right. Didn't do it at the last. It's, I mean, not a whole lot of break from here. We've seen this putt through the years, maybe turning a little right, but I think the hardest part right now is just to keep your emotions in check, because the dream is right at the end of this putt. I don't know how you do it.
I think you just putt it, trying to nestle it up close. If it falls in, thank goodness. And if you can nestle it up close where the next one's really simple, it'll save you from any gray hair early in your life.
So that leaves an eagle putt for Patty Tavatanakit, who's currently in 7th. 9 under. That would jump her up to a share of 3rd.
Might I say she's due to make a putt?
I think so. I believe so. And that has been the story today. Needed to make a charge, started the day 6 back to defend her title, and played tee to green. Okay, played well, but just could not make a putt. But a birdie to finish up for Patty Tavatanica. Even par 72, 10 under. And a share of 4th. So now the stage, all Jennifer Cupchos. There it is, the last winning putt at Mission Hills. And the final leap into Poppy's Pond will belong to Jennifer Cupcho. It wasn't without obstacles down the stretch on this back 9. But oh, how impressive she was over 4 days of play here at the first major of the season. It wasn't without obstacles down the stretch on this back 9. But oh, how impressive she was over 4 days of play here at the